Yeah, just getting back to work, building the foundation. A long way still to week 1, and you just do what you can here in the middle of April to start learning the playbooks. It's back to the beginning, and you know, we're learning football all over again, if you will.
Kirk, as you've had time to think in this offseason, where's your mind gone, just in kind of reflecting over what didn't go right and maybe anything that you could have done differently in 2018?
You know, I think when I look back at it, I think the big piece of the game, of my game, what I looked at was there's a lack of explosive plays. I don't think it was, you know, you can look at any other metric, they're pretty good. I think there was a lack of explosive plays that ended up leading to a lower yards per attempt. You know, I think if you look at other years I've had, the yards per attempt has been higher, and the reason it's been higher has been because there's been more explosive plays. So explosive plays are a critical stat to winning football games, and I think if I could look to something at the end of 2019, I think if the other metrics are all there like they were last year, but then the explosive plays are higher, as a result, yards per attempt are higher, I think that will be a very telling thing. I think we can be a lot better on 3rd down, but I also think that when you have explosive plays, you stay out of 3rd down, and you give yourself a chance to score on 1st or 2nd down without having to continually convert, because odds are eventually on 3rd down, if you keep having to do it over and over in a drive, you're not going to convert. So if you're asking how I evaluate last year, that's just one thing that stands out to me, that if we can get that shored up, I think you know, the results will follow.
Hey Kirk, going back and looking at the Gary Kubiak hiring, what was your initial reaction, knowing the familiarity you have with him and just the system itself?
Well, I think it's a great piece. You know, he's a great coach. His track record says it all, and you know, Kevin will work really well with him, and I think it will help all of us to just be on the same page and have a great plan going forward of what we want to be, what we want our identity to look like, and the types of players we want.
Kirk, as a quarterback, what does it mean to you to have, you know, that you're going to have Adam Thielen for 4 more years locked up?
Yeah, it's a great thing. Great to, you know, get Adam taken care of. Great for the organization to be able to step up and get that done and not let it drag on. Great for, you know, his family and for all of us as teammates in the locker room to know that he's going to be here. I think it's a positive all the way around, and happy that it got done.
What is it that makes him such a good target for you guys to get him?
Yeah, I think this is a question I've probably gotten 24 times since I've been here. What makes Adam Thielen good? And it's like, well, you name a receiver trait, and he's good at it. So I guess maybe the reason he's good is because he's not bad at stuff. You know, like he's fast, he's got agility, he catches the ball well, he's smart, he's competitive. You know, I don't know what his weakness is, I guess would be a better answer. I think people ask the question because they feel like he's not that good, so they feel like there must be some secret sauce that he has that makes him good, but he's a really good player in every area, and so that's why he's a good receiver. There are receivers in this league who are one-trick ponies, who they may have, you know, speed, but they don't have agility, or they don't have great hands, and so you try to use their speed, but then you try to hide the weaknesses, or you have guys who are really good in short areas within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, but the minute you have to open them up or put them outside and go down the field, they really can't do it. Adam will play inside, he can be good in short areas. Adam can play outside, he can go over the middle, he can body up against big, strong corners, he can get separation versus smaller, quicker corners. I mean, you saw him last year running jet sweeps like a running back. I just don't know what he can't do, and as a result, he's a very productive player.